These are 5 concepts that I've seen personally improve people's lives. Now, these concepts are somewhat generally understood by all of us. What most people fail to understand is the dramatic difference in the outcome if we prioritize one or the other, or we don't fully understand their power. These are particularly important concepts to self-reflect on and discuss with your families and your children. Number 1, needs versus wants. Now, we all have wants, but if we prioritize the wants for too long and we neglect our needs, things start going down. Our relationships suffer. Our individual health suffers. Number 2, substance versus image. This ties into the first one, obviously, and our whole practice here is about recognizing the substance of what we're discussing. I am not simply presenting this for you to just look good, right? The whole point of counseling is to get to the substance of what's ailing someone, what's making a relationship more difficult. And again, what ends up happening is the people that I've worked with that don't understand this and are more focused on their image, for example, they suffer as a result. So we want to make sure that we understand what is substance first and foremost. So quality time with people would be substance, as opposed to buying somebody a gift and expecting them to love you, for example, buying them flowers. Quality time will be a better gift option because of this rule. Number 3, long-term versus short-term. All of our actions offer short-term benefit or long-term benefit. The best ideas offer both short-term and long-term benefit. Whenever possible, we should choose those options. The options that offer a short-term are usually in these categories. I want this and I feel good about it. Long-term, not so much, right? So our health suffers, our relationship suffers, etc. Okay, now, in order to understand these things, we should understand this contrast here: growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Now, one of the things that unfortunately many folks have been falsely led to believe is that we are stuck in a fixed mindset. This is not true. The science now backs up that we are all more than capable of adopting a growth mindset. And one of the things to understand is that our culture as a whole should adopt a growth mindset. It makes it easier for our children to do so. And part of me making these videos is to contribute to that. So if we adopt the growth mindset, now we can work with these concepts. If we're stuck on the fixed mindset, we just say, that's my personality, I will never change. And so we're doomed to let our wants bring us to pain, suffering, etc. The last concept I'm going to be talking about, the contrast here, is spectrum thinking versus binary thinking. I presented these juxtapositions to you all here, but I am not coming from an angle of good versus bad and the story's done. No. Our lives are going to be a mixture of the two. That's spectrum thinking. So we just want to balance our wants between our needs. This doesn't mean we neglect our wants. This doesn't mean we always focus on our needs. That's spectrum thinking. Spectrum thinking allows us to enjoy the journey itself. Binary thinking, this is good, makes us stuck and traps us and puts us in a fixed mindset. So I hope these help. If you have any questions, please post your comments below. Thank you.